It's currently 10:28, January 1st, 2020. And
Hello.
hello?
Hello.
Are you by yourself?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? What makes you sad?
You're going to college?
Looking back on 2019, I feel like I definitely learned a lot about myself and other people. And I think one of the hardest things that we have to go through in life is losing people who never really left our side, and losing people who we still see every day and we still hang out with, but they're just not the same person that they used to be. They're not okay, they're upset, and they're battling with mental health issues. Recently, I posted an Instagram poll and I asked, do you think mental health is talked about enough? And out of 300 people, 22% said yes and 78% said no. And I can see both sides. I do think it's talked about a lot, but I don't know if it's ever talked about in the right way. Now, I grew up in church, and there's always that time in the part of the service where it's like a little meet and greet. And it's always like, hey, how you doing? And no matter what's going on in our lives, no matter how upset we are or how we're feeling, it's always, yeah, I'm doing good, I'm great, family's great, things are going great. And majority of the time, it's not great and things aren't going great and we lie. I just feel like we have it made up in our heads that we're always supposed to be happy, and that's just not the way God created us. The older you get, the more people you affect when you're not okay. And I just feel like people think it's so wrong to not be okay. I also feel like there's a problem with people not telling people what they need to hear. We're always telling people what they want to hear. And I think that does more damage than it does the awkward conversation or hurting their feelings. There's a lack of self-awareness, and we're not doing enough as individuals to set up roadblocks or barriers in our lives to keep us from going to those low points. There's a great book that I read over the summer called Didn't See It Coming by Carrie Newhoff, and the subtitle of the book is Overcoming the 7 Greatest Challenges That No One Expects and Everyone Experiences. And in this book, he describes burnout as this: the joy of life is gone, but the functions of life continue. You aren't dead, but you're definitely not alive. I think with mental health and life, we simplify the complicated things and we complicate the simple things. And the things that we need to bring more attention to, we simplify, and we make big deals out of things that are far less complicated. And yeah, I get that mental health is talked about a lot, but there's still so many people out there battling and going through dark times. And I think in 2020, we need to be better at helping those people.